Welcome to Saltmarsh, a small fishing town in the kingdom of Kaeland. The citizens of Saltmarsh are just nice, totally normal, salt-of-the-earth type people. If you're in the mood for libations, head on over to the Snap and Line for some refreshing lobster claw wine. More in the market for new armaments? The Dwarven Anvil can take care of all your plate mail bikini needs. Or, if you want to take out a vicious burrito smuggling gang, then you can hire this ragtag menagerie of adventurers to help you out. So, what happens when an owl, a horse, a turtle, a frog, and an elf walk into a bar? Well, why don't you stick around and find out?
Hello everyone, and welcome to Helpful Goat Presents The Goats of Saltmarsh. Hopefully you can hear me. My name is Galway Trainer, and I am one of the founders and the programming director of Helpful Goat Gaming, small independent game design and game content creation community, and tonight we are playing the Ghosts of Saltmarsh adventure by Wizards of the Coast. In Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, Chelsea has a poem that specifies that we are seen and heard. We will hit that in intros. This time we won't forget. God help us. Before we get started and I turn things over to our DM for the evening, Rachel, yes, thank you. Saber Great Beef. Before I turn it over for intros and a recap, a few points of order. We stream here on Twitch, twitch.tv/helpfulgoat multiple times every week. On Wednesdays, we have Goats of Saltmarsh starting at 9 p.m. Eastern. On Thursdays, generally, we have Spire, but this week, I believe we will have Elise and crew playtesting a game, a TTRPG that Elise designed called Anything But, and I think that is supposed to be starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Just realized, should have confirmed that with her.
I'm almost positive it is.
Yes. Okay. 8:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow on Thursday. And then at 9 p.m. Eastern on Friday, you can check out Goats and Dragons, The Fates of Rin, which will be our game that we play that's right around the second birthday of the Goats and Dragons podcast feed. There might be some merch dropping for that, so tune in. To the point of merch, if you use !merch, if you would like to support us financially and also get fun things to wear or drink.
Forgot to wear my shirt today. I'll wear it next time.
Etc. You can use !merch, click on the link, and go to our store. The profit goes to us and to support us. We're also going to have some new things coming out there, working with some of the artists in our community, which we're really excited about. So stay tuned for that. And I believe the most recent shirt in there is Anything Can Be Dice If You Try Hard Enough, coming from my Goat's Eye View with Tyler Crumrine last week. Very, very good. You can check us out on YouTube as well. Just look for Helpful Goat Gaming. And if you want our info, our socials, links to all of our stuff, use !HG-info in the chat. That'll get you links to all of our various pages, our website, our socials, etc. One last command, !donate in the chat takes you to the cause that we are highlighting at the moment. Obviously, racial justice in America, or the lack thereof, is a major topic in the news right now. And as we, to be blunt, to say it the way I put it in the server, as we perhaps celebrate America for once not fucking it all up, it is also worth remembering that there is continuing violence and continuing escalation of racist incidents against Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders in America. Racist rhetoric around COVID-19 and the general spike in racist incidents in the last several years have certainly not spared the AAPI community. There have been 3,800 hate incidents in the last year alone, and that could even be undercounting it because many police and sheriff's departments decide not to qualify things as being hate incidents when it's groups of Asian Americans being attacked. So we really, really encourage you to reach out, follow the link, go to stopaapihate.org, see how you can contribute there. And then also, if you follow the link below that, takes you to an article that includes lots of local organizations. Local donations of time, effort, money, if you are capable, always, frankly, have more of an impact in your community than national level advocacy will. And a lot of those things can be really easy to integrate. Like one of the top recommendations is find a list of Asian-owned businesses in your area and support them, maybe with expenditures you were going to have anyway. So thank you all for that. With that, as per usual, I will turn it over with absolutely no segue from a very depressing topic over to Rachel.
Hey, that's fine. I'm Rachel. I'm your DM today. And I've got stuff to say, and I'm definitely not spacing out because my brain is mush.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you. I'm fattening up my tapeworm here.
Join our Discord to understand jokes like that.
I could sing the whole song. Okay, anyway. So, Goy's face is just... So, Rachel,
I don't think, Galway onto your eye actually, saw that. So
no, you didn't. I mean, it was posted in Saltmarsh, so you could watch the nice sketch where he sings about fattening up his tapeworm, and it's fine. It's what I think about in my face. Oh, right, poem. Thanks, Sam. I'll read it. I'll scroll.
There's the segue we all needed.
Yeah. So smooth, too. Oh, such smooth transitions. Shopping, merchants, and so much beef. Totally normalman is totally not in everyone's humble belief. Trinkets acquired, forms submitted, and a shiny new sharp toy. Everything about this campaign continues to spark endless joy. Excited for the next adventure to come into view. Much love, Saltmarsh crew. I can see and hear you.
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you, Chelsea.
So much beef.
And a better recap than I remembered.
So much beef.
Last week, game was so important, so I expect you to remember much from
last
it.
week's game didn't happen.
I mean, 2 weeks. Yeah, last week's game was so important.
I was gonna say last week's game is difficult
it.
to recap. It's just sort of, I don't know, ineffable.
We all played with our nope. Nope.
You did it.
That's
No.
not a thing.
Rachel misunderstood what her body could handle and then felt like shit. So then it's like, let's just not play. It's fine.
Oh, good.
That's not an issue.
Yeah, I'm Rachel. I use she, her, hers pronouns. I don't know why I stumbled over the word pronouns. And I'm gonna look at where I need to point. And I'm gonna point down diagonally at Andy.
Oh, I am Andy. I use he, him pronouns, and I play Baz Wolford, who also uses he, him pronouns. And I am going to point to the other side out that way.
Oh yeah.
And gonna go to Galway.
Okay. Hey everybody, like I said, Galway, I use he, him, his pronouns, and I am playing Virgil Mondragon, the Centaur Barbarian, who also uses he, him, his pronouns. I will point down to Joel.
Down is easy. Hi everyone, I'm Joel. He, him, his.
And Joel.
Playing yeah.
Oh, yeah, we all say hi to each other now individually.
Oh yeah, Dudlum the Turtle Cleric. Yeah. Let's go that way.
Is that me?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Lena. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm playing Ocean Blue, the sea elf paladin, whose pronouns are also she, her, hers. I'm gonna pass it the correct direction, definitely, to Monty.
Hi, I'm Monty. I use they, them pronouns. And I'm going to be Gunk, the Grung Ranger who also uses they, them, or he, him pronouns. I'm having connection issues, I think, so I'm going to apologize in advance if stuff goes wrong on my end.
All good, Monty.
No worries.
Is Monty the robot?
I've always been a robot. How did you not notice?
Yeah, didn't you know that Australia is just populated by robots?
Exactly.
Everybody
Makes
knew that,
sense.
Joel. Didn't you go to school? Wow.
We're all fake. Didn't you know that? The world is flat.
So that's everybody, and now it's back to me, but now it's back to you with telling me what happened 2 weeks ago.
It's really weird being on the, like, just the player side of this particular energy around intros, where I'm like, oh, I have no responsibility to keep things on the rails. Fuck it. Let's just watch the world burn.
I mean, I take no responsibility to keep things on the rails, so.
It's fair. It's fair. At the start of last session, we had a lot of money. By the end of last session, not so much money. But many new possessions.
Decent amount of money.
You didn't really buy things.
decent.
as
I
much.
bought a sunblade and then gave
She
it
bought a
to
fucking sunblade!
For how?
A burger and something.
No, the
That one
burger was
was
related
burger.
to my item, and it didn't even get us much of a goddamn discount.
Oh, beefy for beefy.
Beefy for beefy. We had a shopping episode to actually like sum up at the meta level. Rachel decided, because she saw in the book that, hey, they have like a festival market kind of thing that happens once a week, and decided to go into that. The NPCs rapidly got real goddamn goats of Saltmarsh, by which I mean weird. Most notably the Normalman, who I'm fairly sure was a like mass murdering synth.
He's gonna kill us all.
Big
We
He's
Dad.
the b-bag of the goats of Saltmarsh.
We did, however, purchase many items with the lots of money that Foppish the Lesser had given us.
I still have like 1,200 gold pieces. I'm still rich.
I have an Ioun Stone of Strength now, which, because Rachel needed to go with a more logical description before getting down to the fact that I can't remember what the hell it is, like an amethyst, like some kind of polyhedron, decided that it was a red sphere, and thus was a real beefy item, or a real beefy character in Virgil, that we got a discount on by bringing a hot dog. Or not a hot dog, burger. Beefy for beefy.
Beefy for beefy.
Beefy for beefy. You may see some of this come up in chat, which is why I wanted to explain that particular line.
Oh.
I don't remember what I said to the NPC that I bought the sunblade from, but it was really mean because Baz had to do repair work. I was just trying to make them give me things cheaper.
I think I was trying to lie to them to say that it wasn't that good. And
Yeah, no, it was basically Andy was like, yeah, this thing is like shit. It
yeah, I think I ruined my relationship with them a little bit. but then I bought some, really good magic items that I helped him identify.
and then spent like 6 hours identifying magic items in his warehouse.
And you made me make
Really
up
good magic items
random
in the warehouse.
useless magic items on the spot.
And they were so
useless?
cool. They were the coolest magic items.
I really like the high five one.
I gave the beard gems, I believe, to
I
Dunman.
forgot about that.
Some of them
Yep.
got a lot of presents. from
Someone got a
people.
lot of gifts. I don't know why you people gave him that.
I mean, because it makes sense for you to have a sunblade, and I guess you're probably the only one with a beard. I don't know. No, right? I don't know.
No,
Virgil.
Virgil has.
I gave Virgil a present last time.
Also, like, I feel like Virgil only collects, ornamentation from the undead at this point, we've determined. So I'm not sure unless Baz is undead or pried the beard gems from the hands of an undead that Virgil could actually use them.
Indeed.
Rainbow is definitely the undead style. If you research that.
Rachel, would you say that I was able to get rid of to change the rubies that I have into gold for everyone?
Yeah, sure.
I
That's
could have
fine.
done. All right.
That's something you could have done that sounds boring to do in real time.
Yeah, sure. So everyone has another 180 gold then.
Sweet. Also, I filled out lots of forms, and I'll be back in 3 to 5 business days with mushrooms.
And Virgil is technically waiting for like, I don't know, 3 to 5, not business days because it's the underbelly of society, but for a bit for some information around a person of interest to him. Violence may ensue. It's fine.
No. And then you guys did you go to the pub at the end and finish up, or I can't remember.
Yes,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
I think it's where we ended, yeah.
where Ocean handed Dunlum a sunblade, and then everyone got real like, oh, well, what is this? And Virgil was just like, for the love of God, someone wield it.
So good. Yeah, how Ocean ended up with plate mail and a lightsaber, like in the first few levels. That's
I
brilliant.
know.
That is
Too
On the
nice.
other hand, it's only a sunblade. It's not whatever it is, like the Dawn Blade from Out of the Abyss, which is arguably still the favorite NPC that I have ever produced. It's a sentient magical item that was undergoing constant existential crises.
Nice.
It was wielded by a pacifist, if I remember right from that game.
Yup. Who
And-
eventually got used to it screaming in his head, kill them!
And I played darts with Gunk, trying to pull one over on them. And I asked Gunk if they could give me some real good poison.
That's right. Forgot about that.
Because I also bought that blow dart gun, blowgun.
That totally does something that I remember and wrote down.
It was a plus one.
And there was
Right.
a trident.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Aquaman
Man,
trident.
that's correct.
Oh yeah, didn't Gunk get that?
Yes. I have
The one that
a
you can talk to
man
fish, or
fish now.
We have a 2-foot-tall poisonous dart frog Aquaman.
I'm so excited.
there you go. All right. Well, you all went to bed and slept peacefully, and don't forget you're all level 5 now, in case you forgot from last time.
Oh, I know.
Oh, sorry. It's gonna be one of
You
those
wake
nights.
yawning.
So. I know. I'm already exhausted, so it's fine. Yeah. So you all sleep.
I went to see someone about getting poisoned first. We don't need to go through that scene. We can just say I talked to Galen and got poisoned.
Sure.
Unless you want to do the scene, then that's
No.
cool.
I was like, Rachel, no.
No. I can't
No.
improv a random person I haven't thought of right now.
Galen is foppish dead.
Yes.
Yes.
Selfish racism.
You know, he's like, yes, here's some poison, and then that's the end of your interaction.
Awesome.
Add some on him.
He just like
Here you
pulls it out of
go.
a pocket. There you go. Wow. What?
And
I have
Yeah.
a derailing question really quick.
I'm a
I
Pisces.
refuse. Shut up, Auntie.
It's
Answer.
not it's related to the game, Andy.
Oh,
Baz is an Aquarius. No, sorry.
That's an-
Okay. So, I know sometimes Joel blesses people. Can I also bless people and then they're double blessed and they get the double bonus?
No. They don't
Why?
stack.
Does
You
it
only
say
have-
that somewhere? Where?
I forget
I don't
which
know,
book
in the
it's
rules,
but there's
'cause-
something that says something to the effect of one spell cast by multiple people can't give you double the effect of the spell.
Yeah, they just can't.
Well,
character-
I don't think that's very fair.
A character
Wizards
can
of the
only be
Coast.
under the effect of one incarnation of a given spell at a given time, even if it's cast by multiple people.
So could I cast heroism on somebody after Joel has blessed them, and
Yes.
then they can be extra
Yes.
good?
Yeah, that would work.
I
Yep.
could stack those
Yeah.
things. Okay.
Or if your paladin aura had some benefit to that, that would also stack with
Right.
bless, heroism, whatever else.
Yeah. But if you both do bless too, then you could also like cover everybody in a way that you might not be able to.
Or Baz could just not get close to people.
Before you got on, Andy said, "Oh right, I'm level 5 now. That means I'm invincible." So I wouldn't.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know that I would count on that character change.
Incidentally, just like for chat, every time this happens in a combat, I legitimately just kind of picture like the Team Rocket blasting off again animation with Baz, just like, oh well, there he goes. Shit, wizard down, wizard down.
So I
Okay.
immediately found the answer to that question. And guess which spell they use as the description?
Bless.
Bless. Yeah. That's
That's
weird.
because if you could stack it at like level 3, you could have a plus 2d4 to everything.
Yeah,
Mm.
it'd be nuts.
In the world of bounded accuracy, that breaks things real quick.
So Dunlum,
The Dunlum.
the Dunlum. Where do you sleep and wake up?
I don't know.
Are those two questions?
In a
I mean,
field
with
somewhere.
Dunlum, he's absolutely
In a
fallen
gutter
asleep somewhere and
somewhere.
been taken somewhere else to wake up. So I just didn't know if you made it home last night or if you just stayed at the bar or.
Well, is home the boat?
I was gonna say Virgil probably went back to the
At this
black
point,
mold.
yeah, I was gonna say at this point we have the black mold.
Yeah, you do.
That's
Absolutely.
probably where he would have gone. Yeah.
Okay. So, is that where everybody stays now?
That's where I
Because you
do.
all have like
Yeah, me
rooms
too.
there and stuff?
Yeah.
That's where I put up my high five hand.
Your crew goes home to their families for a bit when they're, docked here, sees their children,
Shore leave.
If children?
Yeah.
Which of them has children?
Earhart has like 10 children.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I love it.
Speaking of, I should message Matt and see where he is. Yeah, so in the so when do you guys think that you would wake up? This will just kind of set the scene for like if somebody's coming to, talk to you on the ship, who would be up and about at like, let's say 9 a.m.
Ooh, Virgil would.
I'm an elf, so I definitely would be. 'Cause I only
Yeah, I'd be.
I was gonna say, I
hours.
feel like if we feel secure enough, and I think we do on the ship, that Virgil can like just go to sleep and isn't keeping a watch. He probably sleeps for like the 6 hours and then just is like walking around on deck. So he's probably up by like 6 a.m.
Okay, yeah.
Not bad.
Baz is asleep.
Yes.
Dunlum.
Dunlum's
Probably
hungover.
asleep for. Yeah, I was gonna say
That's fair.
normally he'd be fine. When hungover, at least an hour past when other people are sleeping.
Okay. The only reason I'm asking is because this would be somebody that you know. But it's fine. So I'm guessing you don't like sleep with like the gangplank down and stuff too. So he's just like
No.
walk up.
No.
No.
He just yells, "Ahoy! Ahoy up there!"
Do you all just come around here for breakfast and employment offers?
I know Dunlum. He can vouch for me. I'm a member of the local Mariners Guild. I had a possible job proposition for you, and since I know Dunlum and have heard tales of your courage and prowess, we thought that maybe we could proposition you to help out the guild.
Would I know this guy?
So that's a yes. You're here for job offer and breakfast. Come on up.
I'm trying to think because you're a smuggler, so less
am
of like a
smuggler.
legit sailor.
Yeah, I mean, I probably know of him, but I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, like you're not friends, but like you
Yeah.
know everybody in Saltmarsh pretty much.
Yeah.
But like Dunlum knows him because Dunlum's a sailor.
Yeah.
Okay, so he comes on up. And he's like, "Is Dunlum here? Should I just... I don't have the job details for you. I'm here to invite you to come speak with the guildmaster at the guild.
As he's doing this, like, Virgil has turned around and has just now handed him, like, a mug of coffee and a plate of food. Like, just a moment.
Oh.
I can go get him.
Thank you,
Go
Gung.
get Dunlum. I forget where we all sleep on the ship.
Dunlum's,
I could put you on the ship, couldn't I?
I think I'm on on the lower deck.
I think you're on the lower deck.
Ship. Yeah. Ship. Yeah, so you're all listed. Yeah, Dunlum's on the lower deck.
Okay, cool.
He's down here.
Yeah, I go in. Does Dunlum lock his door? You were
Probably
drunk last
not.
night.
Yeah.
No, cool. Yeah, I just come in and are you on a hammock?
Technically, Dunlum can't lock his door. One of the staircases leads directly into his room.
Oh, true. You sleep in a hammock?
Yeah.
Cool. I grab the end of the hammock and just like spin it, and he falls out.
Dunlum, make a deck save with disadvantage.
That was
Wakey,
already my
done.
favorite save to make. 3.
That's a 3.
Oh,
Yeah, you fall out and just flat out like splat and hit your head on it. Like not like you actually kind of fall on the back of your shell and you're spinning a bit.
I feel like from the main deck we hear boom. I believe he's awake now.
You too.
And you take
No, don't take damage. I didn't want to hurt him.
damage.
3.
Oh.
I rolled a D4.
Oh.
Dunlum was only half awake at this point. We're being attacked. Repel borders.
Nah, it's just me. You got a guest upstairs. Come on. Breakfast. Bacon, eggs, coffee.
Breakfast, I understand. Guests, I don't get much of nowadays.
It's one of them
What?
fancy pants sailor guild guys.
I know a few of those. He's now just like adjusting his clothes and rubbing his eyes,
I don't know. They all look the same to me. Let's just
and then walks upstairs.
Yeah.
Bootyful. So, yeah, you go up there and you see somebody you know. He's an acquaintance, like you've met him through guild people. He's a nice guy. You're not like close, but he's not a dick. And his name is Gerald.
Gerald.
And he's eating, I don't know, eggs and sausage. And he has a mouthful of it, and he's like, "Oh, hey, Dunlum."
Ahoy! Haven't spoken much with you, Gerald. Or was it
Yeah.
Gregory? Gerald, yes.
Oh, yeah. No, Gregory's my husband. It's fine. I know. We look pretty similar. It's weird. You look kind of like
Ew.
shit. You need some coffee?
Yes, that would
The
be
nice man over there handed me some, and he points to Virgil.
Virgil's just gonna hand you a mug of coffee.
Just takes a long swig of it. Sound.
Drinks the whole thing.
shotgun it.
So-
Do you also like the mushroom?
Oh, are they like sauteed up to go with the sausage? That sounds great.
They are not.
No, they're raw.
Oh. Sure.
Here you go.
And he puts them on his plate and then leaves them there. I like how Lena shakes her head at me like I'm the weird one when I respond to how I get
Virgil's just gonna say,
like,
I'm just going to point out, Ocean, that if you want them to not view them as a food object, you might introduce them in not a food context. Otherwise, most people are probably going to assume you're offering them additional sustenance.
I introduce them in every context.
Yes, I might recommend that you
True.
aim specifically for non-eating contexts.
I don't think I can wait that long.
As you will.
So, I'm here representing the guild, and since we know Dunlum and we've heard all about you, we sorry, brain again. We had a job we were hoping that we could hire you for. I don't have all the information. You'll need to No. You'll need to talk to Guildmaster Tabith down at the guild hall. But we're hoping basically we want to build a lighthouse, but right now we can't get to it because there's some baddies there, and we can't take care of them. And so we're hoping we could hire you to take care of them, and then we could build a lighthouse. And which lighthouses are great, that. Points at Dunlum and points at Gunk. Lighthouses are.
I also know.
You also know. I don't really know you, but you look like you're seaworthy.
Yeah, but we don't know how to build things.
Well, that's what we're for. So you kill, we build.
That does sound like it's more in our wheelhouse, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's his wheelhouse, pointing toward Virgil.
Yeah.
We can consider that. I should direct you to the captain. Look toward Gunk. Captain Gunk.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Captain Gunk. Yeah. That doesn't sound weird at all. Yeah, so whereabouts is this lighthouse going to be built, Gerald?
So it is. He explains that the location of it is about 8 hours away by rowboat. So it would probably be, I don't know, half that in an actual boat. I don't know. And all of the stuff is listed by rowboat in here. And I'm like, why would you assume they would be rowing there?
Because I don't think they tend to assume that we actually successfully capture the ship.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we charter a ship still? Like, we don't need to get super swole.
This is
and
very
roll
weird
everywhere.
that they would do this right after the mission where someone gives us thousands of gold. Yes, I
Right?
agree that I'm like,
Let's
okay,
say-
at that point, I think I have enough spare change rolling around that I don't have to be like, cool, let's row a boat for 3 days. No, thank
3
you.
days of straight rowing in a rowboat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you say clear out the bad guys, what exactly do you mean by that?
I don't have that information. You're going to have to talk to Guildmaster Tabith.
What is
kinda
the
just sent me
pay?
here.
Yeah, that too. That's important.
I also don't have that information. He sent me here because I know Dunlum, and he thought I could bring you guys over. He's the Guildmaster. He doesn't really run his own errands,
At this, where is Guildmaster?
He's at the guild hall. It's only just, it's in Saltmarsh. It's just a couple blocks away.
Great. Virgil is just walking off the ship now.
Oh, are
Yep,
we done with
okay.
breakfast? He's just still shuffling sausage into his mouth. That was the sentence. Okay. And then he sets his plate down awkwardly on a table. Or there's no tables up here, are there? He sets it on the floor.
You're raised in a barn? Jeez.
I don't know. He just started walking off the boat. I just wanted to. I'm sorry. Where should I?
I'm just messing with you, Gerald. Jeez, go catch up with Virgil. He doesn't.
Okay, sorry. And I actually was raised in a barn. Part of it. It's fine. And then he just runs off to get in front of Virgil. And yeah, he takes you to some fucking building that's in Saltmarsh somewhere that looks like it's in a guild area where there's some other guild halls. It's the guild quarter that every city has, because Rachel knows cities. And yeah, you see this man is not described, so I will describe him for you. He is burly and beefy and real hairy. Lots of hair all over his arms.
Maybe
big
a
beard.
goblin or something. We have too many humans.
I was gonna make him a half orc.
That's perfect.
But a real hairy half orc, just covered in. Yeah, we have too many humans because Saltmarsh is a superhuman town. Not
Yeah.
superhuman as in Superman, but like. um, and he says, "Oh hi, Gerald. I see you brought the crew. What do I call you guys?
Menagerie.
Oh, the menagerie. I like it. Exotic."
We agree on that? I don't remember agreeing on that.
And he's already writing
I
it in
feel like
his.
the crew of the Black Mold is too long to just introduce ourselves as.
That.
What is?
What's happening?
Sorry, Mugen is scratching at the beginning.
It
What's
sounded
happening?
like
What I thought was happening, but
it
it was so
sounded like something
rhythmic.
was like being moved with like a ratchet, and then I just saw you going like scooch, 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 and I'm like,
Show
Has-
us Mugen. If Mugen's gonna make
Good job,
noises,
good
we
job,
have
good
to
job,
see
good
him.
cover,
Mugen.
cover.
Hi.
Oh, it is your fight.
Aw.
Cute puffins. All right, menagerie crew with the black mold. I'm Guildmaster Tabith. I'm sure Gerald told you some of what we were looking to do.
Build
He
lighthouse,
wants us to
kill baddies.
kill people and then build a lighthouse out of their bodies.
Something
That
like
would
that, yeah.
be crazy, but you're close. I like your style.
Would you like the mushroom?
No thanks.
Are you sure?
So,
Honestly, any further negotiations are going to go much better if you just at this point say yes to the mushroom, because otherwise it's going to keep coming up.
make a persuasion check.
Mm.
I'm not even trying to be persuasive, I'm just telling you facts. 14.
14. He's gonna kind of look at you and just.
You don't have to keep it. It's fine. It's fine. Just
Here you go. You do have to keep it. And
And he
sleep.
takes it and he puts it on his desk.
thank you.
Thank you. It's very kind of you.
I hope it gives you good dreams.
So, we want to build a lighthouse in a place called Abbey Isle. It's a place that the boats that go in and out of Saltmarsh, it's very treacherous around there, and it'd be a great place for a lighthouse to make the sailing a lot safer in and out of Saltmarsh. But there's a problem, is that there is an abbey, hence the name, full of evil clerics that were there. But the good news is that a whole band of pirates wanted whatever it was that was in the abbey, and so they went and attacked the abbey and killed all of the evil clerics. But then most of the pirates' numbers were lost when they killed them, and so we picked them off. When they went to leave, we picked off the rest of the pirates.
Okay.
So it's great. You don't even need to worry about pirates or evil clerics. It's already all taken care of. The problem is there is one place to land on Abbey Isle, and that's the Skull Dunes. And
Oh, that
basically,
sounds inviting.
yeah, it's really not, but the rest of it is all just sheer cliffs and rocks, and it's boat crushers and body crushers. It's bad. It's bad news. And so, Skull Dunes is basically what it sounds like. It's dunes, and it's just filled with hidden animated skeletons. The evil clerics had a whole army of undead that they basically just enchanted to protect the area, and we can't get past it. So we can get there to build if you could just clear the path for us.
How did the pirates get past it?
We have no idea. So we weren't actually able to capture any pirates. We sunk their ships, and pretty much the seas and the sharks took care of any survivors that there were, and we weren't able to question them at all.
It's really bad planning.
You know, we're not really fighters. We're sailors. I guess sailors can be fighters, and he looks at Dunlum.
You can also devise a plan. In fact, one would say that navigation is essentially just planning, so I'm a little concerned. But yes, carry on.
Anyway, we are here's the deal. having the lighthouse there would be super helpful to Saltmarsh. It would be super great for all of us. We have 2,000 gold we can pay you. And then anything that you find in the Abbey, there's rumors of Rachel needs to find what she read about the rumors. There's rumors of golden statues, staffs made of rubies, fountains that are lined with pearls, all that kind of crap. We don't really care about that stuff. We can give you 2,000 gold. You can take whatever the heck you find on the island, and then we can come in and build our lighthouse.
How did you know the clerics were evil?
It was pretty obvious.
What signs of evil did you have?
There was a lot of human sacrifice and a lot of burning people alive. And
Any spiders?
they ate puppies.
Are you telling the truth?
Dare they?
You can make an insight check.
Not puppies.
A 19 from a critical. Wow, you had a crit success and a crit fail. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. He is 100% telling you the truth. Like, there are
Okay.
some crazy stories from these clerics that, like, they did some shit. It
That
was
does sound pretty evil.
yeah.
So,
But he doesn't, like, basically he's like, this is just what we've heard. We've never actually been on the island because of all the undead, so we haven't actually seen the Abbey or any cultists. We just saw the pirates as they were leaving. So
How do
all
you
of
know
my
there's all the undead if you've never been on the island?
we've sent people to try, and they've all died to the undead.
And you
or
like
run
watched
away.
them die so that you knew it was from the undead?
I mean, not when you send a ship out, you never send the entire crew ashore. There's always some people that you leave on the ship just in case.
as a note,
Rachel's
yeah.
doing her best.
and as a note,
Sorry, Rachel.
Totally fine.
this conversation would be going with significantly less momentum and efficiency if you had not said yes to the mushroom. Just to clarify.
Good to know. Good to know.
So, the deal as it stands runs. The Marauders of the Menagerie of the Black Mold will clear Skull Dunes, granting you all access to the island. And in return, we will receive 2,000 gold of payment and whatever we find and want from the island itself.
Yeah, so we want you to clear Skull Dunes, but also just make sure the Abbey is empty and safe for us, since we haven't been able to check because we can't get there. So if you check out the Abbey, anything that's there is yours. Literally anything.
Including all the other undead, I bet.
How big is this island? Say, just walking.
It is 1 mile across and 2 miles long.
And the position of the Abbey in relation to Skull Dunes? Are we looking at an hour's walk? Or...
Well, nothing's that big for you to worry about, so...
I was more just implying undead have a way of sometimes popping back into reanimation, and, are we going to have to leave the beach so far that we might come back and discover, oh, look, skeleton's back?
Yeah, I actually have a map of the island. Or he says, I got a map of the island.
Useful.
Let me show you. Can you see it, or is it all
Yes.
black? Okay, good. I wasn't sure if this was one of the ones that it did weird stuff too. So this is the Skull Dunes down here,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Turning this so that people can see it.
and then this is the Abbey.
Ah, okay.
Is this all swamp in between?
No, I don't believe so. I think it's just regular island,
Grassland.
like grass. Yeah, it's it's basically
Grassland.
grassland.
Cool.
And then all around this, these are all cliffs. really, really tall, sheer granite cliffs. And these are all rocks in the water around.
So, then the contract as it stands is clear Skull Dunes of lots and lots of undead. Go to the Abbey to ensure that it's clear. It will not be. Just as a note, going into this contract, it will not be. And in exchange,
I'm pretty sure the pirates. We saw there was smoke for days. Like that place burned.
I feel like you're underestimating evil clerics.
It's fair. I could be. Wouldn't put it past me.
But in exchange for which you propose to pay us 2,000 gold and whatever we find in the island that is interesting to us.
Yeah. We'd offer to pay you more, but we're just a Mariners Guild. We don't have the money that some of your fancier clientele might have. This is...
Popish the Lesser.
Your average merchant, per se, yeah.
Yeah.
The man who would once again be a merchant prince.
Do you have horse pajamas?
Yeah, I don't
I'm
have
still
horse
wearing
pajamas
those, by the
nor
way.
a horse to put in them.
I am still walking around in pink and teal horse pajamas with a little buttercup, like, emblazoned on it.
Beautiful. So yeah, that'd be it.
If you could give us a moment and some space and we can confer.
Absolutely. And then, hold the fuck on. There's another little island that's just a couple hours away from the Isle of the Abbey, and we have a guild person there named Major Ursa, and he can fill you in on whatever it is that he knows about the Isle as well.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell us we needed to kill him as well.
No, please don't. He is super well loved by everybody here, and that would be real bad for you if you did that.
So, go there, meet up with the contact. He can advise us of anything he's observed, which I'm assuming will be nothing. Go clear the dunes and then go to the Abbey, which will be very much not empty. Clear it. Loot the hell out of it. Come back, get paid the remaining half of our money because you'll pay us half up front because you're professionals.
Of course. Yeah. Rachel knew that.
All right, everyone, go away.
Why do you want me to go away?
I'm pointing at him. Just go.
Me?
You said
Yes.
everyone.
Aren't we
Wait,
in
you're
his
in-
place?
You're in
Shouldn't
my
we be
office?
the-
Where should I
Wait, we
Out.
should be the ones
Out.
going.
You can make an intimidation check.
Oh, fine, we can leave. Whatever. Just give us a moment. Virgil will trot back outside if we're in his office. I thought we were in like a large common room.
No, we're in his office.
No,
Oh.
I just like the idea of trying to be like, leave your office now.
I was just trying to get him to move to like the other side of like a guild hall. So if
totally
we'd like
fair.
go outside.
I didn't specify, so.
So how were we feeling about this in these terms? Lots of things for you to try out your new sword on, Dunham.
Yes.
God. Why did I do that?
I just don't understand what my motivation is for doing this. Like, this
Money?
doesn't sound like something I don't care about money.
You can kill undead
The
things.
Abbey likely has lots of mold in it from being so old.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, okay. That works then.
Did you?
Are there mushrooms there too?
Probably.
Almost certainly.
Yay! Can we put more mushrooms there and try to cover the whole place in mushrooms before we give it over to them?
If you want. I don't care, personally.
Okay.
I'll ensure that
That
the
would be
contract allows that kind of language. Also, just actually above the table, had you said to us that Spora was uncomfortable with Lolth?
That
I
was
think
like
she told me.
a month and a half ago.
I'm pretty sure
Real
while
time.
we were in the swamps, in the marsh, Ocean mentioned something.
I
about
think I
that.
would have, yeah, because I think Gunk was like talking to me about why I was being fucking weird with the person,
Yeah.
or
And I
maybe
just
I just
didn't-
mentioned.
I
was
didn't know
glad
if
he
that
was
was
gone.
a thing that Virgil would know, and I'm totally cool if it isn't. I just couldn't remember before I said something.
I can't remember what I said either. I think it was probably just a Gunk.
Okay, that's fine.
Probably.
So like, yes, all right. So, and also, like, Virgil is still sitting there taking notes. Ensure language doesn't void in event of fungus. So this Virgil's just gonna like walk back into this person's office. So again,
Hi.
to finalize, the contract is that we will kill the undead in the Skull Dunes, clear out any undead, evil clerics, or pirates who may have remained in the ruins of the abbey, and in exchange for this, you will pay us 1,000 gold up front, 1,000 gold upon return, and we can keep anything we find.
Yep. Sounds right.
And we bear no responsibility for scorch marks, condition of the island. Generally, you don't care about that.
Oh no, not at all. We're gonna tear everything down we find anyway just to build a lighthouse. So.
And you'll initial here to that effect.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Very good. Yes, I believe that this should be agreeable to my companions and I.
Great. Let me, Gerald. And Gerald's gonna walk back in. Go get 1,000 gold from the coffers, and we can give him our deposit. And so Gerald goes and comes back with, I don't know, what's 1,000 gold? 10 platinum? 100 platinum? I don't remember what the conversion rate is.
100. It's tens. It's
Okay.
like each time you step up a
It's
unit,
just
it goes
10.
up by 10.
Okay, so he'll give you 100 platinum then, so that
Except
it's not like a
electrum.
bag of 1,000 fucking gold.
Fair.
Should I put 20 platinum in my
Yes.
inventory now, or okay?
So Virgil will sort of, if he hands it to Virgil, Virgil will parse it out quickly.
So yeah, I can give directions to the island where Major Ursa is. And you can leave, I mean, whenever you want, but it's only a 2 to 3 hour sail from here, so.
It's still morning, yes. If we can get the necessary navigation charts, both to Major Ursa and then from Major Ursa to Abbey Isle, just so in case, he's died horribly when you've left him unattended on a small island, we don't have a gap in information.
I mean, I'd hope not. It's just a lighthouse. It's usually there's just one person there.
We are going to take possession of an island from the undead, which used to be owned by evil clerics who are no longer there, you think, because of pirates. And you're just real sure that this guy alone on the island is fine. I know, not the same island, but okay. You know what? I admire your optimism, but just in case, go ahead and give us that chart as well. Thank you.
And he will do that.
Virgil's going to then hand him a receipt.
Oh, thanks. He'll kind of just hand it over to Gerald. Good luck.
Should be fun. Oh, just one other piece of information. There were just skeletons on the dunes. There weren't, like, lots of spiders chanting about Lolth.
No, none of that we saw. Just I almost said skeletons.
Just skeletons. Just skittles.
Skeletons. Skittles. Skittles for you. I'm wondering if this even tells me who it is they worshipped. Because it's always so great with wizards, and that it's really easy to find that information. Sorry. Okay, so do you guys do anything? before you head out?
About this point, Baz probably wakes up and rolls over and starts putting his pants on. Oh, a bit hungry. I hope
All
we've
right,
made some
we didn't wake Baz
breakfast.
up.
We
did not.
Hope we made some breakfast or something.
We're assholes.
Okay, so
Baz, you come out and you just see a plate sitting on the deck on the floor of the deck up top, and it's just got half-eaten sausages and some uncooked mushrooms on it.
Oh my god. They've been turned into mushrooms.
It finally happened.
I feel like on the way back, Virgil would, go hit up whichever tavern the crew was at, wherever they were going to have been hanging out, and inform them that we had a job. Hand over charts to whoever is responsible for the, implementing navigation.
I don't know who is.
Gunter? Gunter?
The sea people?
Yep.
Your crew has not returned yet. They're still with their family and stuff on their shore leave.
Do we have a way to summon them expediently? Not just going to every single one of their houses?
No. You can send a runner or something to.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I was gonna just stand on the ship and yell for them really loudly.
I was just gonna march through the residential district, banging a spear butt against the ground, and figure that was gonna get some of their attention.
Rachel totally wrote down who they all were too. So.
As Baz is entirely alone on the ship, he'll kind of ring the bell a few times. No one comes out. He'll go into Gunk's room. Just kind of look around. Anything cool in there?
Probably not. It's probably pretty messy and wet.
Ugh.
Yeah, everything is slightly wet and slightly sticky.
Like
Never mind.
slimy.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you send a runner out. You go back to the boat. After about an hour-ish, your crew, shows it's all fully showed up. They start trickling in over half an hour.
Friends are not mushrooms.
No.
Not yet.
They look kind of.
Wait, what?
The crew is kind of
Wait,
grumbly
what?
and not.
No,
talking.
stop. Everybody stop what they're doing.
Gunter,
What
not
was
right
that,
now.
Blue?
Not right
What
now.
was that?
I said not yet.
Not yet. Oh, I see. That's pretty important.
I mean, I told you we're all going to become one.
As mushrooms? Is that Spore's plan?
Maybe.
That's not okay.
Why? Don't you want to save the world and become one?
I don't want to become a mushroom.
Gunk, don't you want to save the world?
No, not really. Not if it means I become a mushroom.
But you live in the world, Gunk.
Yeah, but I'm gonna die either way, so I'm gonna take all you fuckers down with me.
But
You're
you're
gonna
part
die.
of this world.
We're going to become one and live forever together.
As mushrooms. No.
Maybe.
Okay, this is no. Nope. I just storm onto the ship.
Sorry, Gunter,
Don't
you can continue with
understand why
whatever
Gunk's
nonsense you were
upset.
about to do. And Virgil's just gonna go up the gangplank.
Okay, so your crew starts getting everything ready.
Are we going somewhere?
Got a job.
Yeah, we got a job.
Oh, fantastic.
There will be lots of mushrooms and also skeletons.
Oh, wonderful. Sounds like adventure. I was just starting to get a bit itchy.
Oh, and an abbey that had been possessed by evil clerics for a long period of time. So might be things that interest you there.
Oh.
I don't think the Abbey was possessed. That implies some sort of sentience.
Oh, no. I meant possessed by held. It was a possession of.
Held. Okay.
Yeah, it was a territory they held.
Okay, I was like, oh, is this like a monster house type of thing?
How did you know that it's possessed?
Maybe.
What?
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's see. Fighting evil clerics. If only we could find some pirates. I know they're like natural enemies.
Yeah,
You just
apparently
sort of
they
Yeah,
let
like
swept
them-
cats
through,
and dogs.
killed
let them
the
fight.
evil clerics, and then got killed by the Sailors Guild, who keep commenting on how they're not, fighters, but they sank a bunch of pirate ships, so I'm not really sure what they're on about.
It's odd.
Also, they
Good
think the
enough.
Abbey's empty. It's clearly, the ruins of the Abbey are not going to be empty, just so we're all very clear on that point.
Yeah.
Hence
They said
Baz,
they think
20
it
platinum.
is.
This is the advance.
Oh,
We get to
excellent. Thank you.
There'll be there'll be that again coming when we come back, and we get to keep anything we find on the island that we want.
Lovely. Well, I'm studying a new spell on the way. In that case.
Spell, how? You doing?
Oh, I still have-
fancy spellbook stuff?
Yeah, I still got spellbook things. I'm taking Tensor's floating disc.
I believe it gave you 2 spell books in the first 2 adventures.
Oh, I know.
It's
And then a bunch of
ridiculous.
gold to actually do something about it. I love it. Yeah, we've all been overpowered a bit. And also alter self.
I'll still try and kill you.
How are the
Um,
Saiyans doing?
I'm
Overpowered.
invincible.
Okay, so you set sail, and it's going to take about 2 to 3 hours to get to Major Ursa's island. Did you want to do anything along that time, or you don't have to? But if you wanted to do
I'm
anything,
gonna clear
tell me.
out every mushroom from my room because I'm seriously freaked out by this now. So I'm just
Do
gonna
I
just
see you doing that?
not from Gunk's own room, no. Cause
Like you'll pile them up all together, or
yeah, I'll go. I'll just like
Mm.
Amelia. No, she's just gonna keep going.
yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, I'll just scavenge my room and collect every single mushroom that I can find, and just take them outside and dump them overboard.
I'll probably see you dumping them overboard.
Probably.
You want to try and be stealthy or no?
Yes, I will
Okay.
try and be stealthy
Give me
because I
a
don't want to
stealth check.
hurt Blue's feelings. Stealth check?
Hmm.
I'm good at that.
And Ocean, what's your
There we go.
passive perception?
You are not wise, so
9.
Probably not above a 17.
No, it's 12.
Okay, so you do not notice Gunk as he goes and dumps all of these mushrooms off the side of the boat.
Okay.
I'm not turning into a mushroom.
He's just like, nope. It took so long to convince them to take the fucking mushrooms, and then now we've just, sad. The crew right now is grumpy at being taken away from their families, so they're giving everybody the silent treatment.
Oh.
Yeah.
oh, thank
You're
God.
sure they aren't telling us that they're busy? Over and over again?
No, if you go and talk to them, they'll just look over their shoulder and glare at you.
I'll try to teach a little bit of Sahuagin to a few of them.
They, even if they're doing something that's important, they walk away from you.
Oh. Just
Please
repeat
stop.
after me. Glaven!
Please stop driving the crew away from the necessary components of the ship, Baz.
Sorry, I thought linguistics was a bonding activity. Is it not?
Drinking is probably the main bonding activity here. Also, they're pissed because we canceled shore leave to go on a job.
Nice.
All right, so you arrive at a small island with a lighthouse on it, and your crew, pulls up near it, and you can get in the big rowboat, the big, rowboat to that fits all of you, that you've had specially crafted for the Black Gold, and you can go out to the shore, and there will be a man waiting for you there, as you row in. And he's kind of just going to be waving.
Clobber.
Ahoy!
Hello. I can't do another gravelly voice. I'm gonna be crazy. I was like, what kind of voice should I give him? And my first thought was like, well, howdy. And I was like, I don't know if I could keep that up.
Do it. Do it.
Well, howdy, y'all.
Hello.
Welcome to my
Howdy.
humble abode.
It's lovely.
Would you
I'm
like
Major Ursa.
A pleasure.
Would you like a mushroom?
Why, sure, I don't get many gifts here, seeing as I'm all by my lonesome.
Oh, that's so sad. You can have more than one. And I'll
Oh,
give
that's
him
so
3
kind of you. Bless your
mushrooms.
heart.
Sleep with them. Put one under your pillow, and one on your chest, and one on your head.
It's been a while since I've slept with anybody, so I'll take them.
Yay! We're all gonna become one.
No.
So, you guys want to come inside with me? We can have a seat. We can have
Up
some
and-
drinks. I can tell you what to know.
Up until this conversation, I was leaning yes, now leaning maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
We've got some pretty good hooch.
Oh, yes. Excellent.
We're going to fight undead, Baz.
Right inside then.
God damn it.
All right. So you go inside and you follow Major Ursa, which I've made this way for some reason. And yeah, he is what's great is he's described as a huge barrel-chested man with a bright red beard and a circlet of thin red gray hair on his balding head.
I
So-
love it.
I
Perfect.
really
Y'all
like
come back
that image with his just like, well, come on in. Like, I just love this big barrel-chested ginger beard. Like, I'm here for it. Yeah, so he pours out some hooch for you, for whoever wants it.
Oh, I'll take some. Yes.
And
Reminder,
so he says,
fighting
so,
undead
Question.
in like under 2. Oh god.
Right, but it's a bonding activity. So we'll
You
have
did
some.
say that,
We will
Virgil. This
have
is
some.
entirely your
Have we
fault.
considered becoming one with the alcohol?
I definitely considered that.
my friend, I've heard you've done that on a regular basis, so
Just a
The
just a bit
stories
of
may
hooch.
be true. Maybe.
so I can tell you what I know, if you'd like.
Please
If
do.
you're gonna bark, leave the office, please. Sorry.
Just like the direct
You must
instruction.
bark.
Leave the office, please.
She's going to bark. I knew she was going to, so I was like, please leave.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, sorry, we're getting information.
Yeah, so some of this is probably going to be a bit of a repeat, but I'm going to just tell you everything I know, and then you can ask me questions, and I probably won't have answers, but I'll try my best.
It'll be all new to me. I love it.
Oh, that's fair. So, the only safe place to get ashore on this reef-ringed rocky little island is a large sandy beach that we don't call Skull Dune. The dunes are full of undead because the clerics of the abbey created an army of skeletons to guard the beach. The skeletons lie under the sand and attack anyone who comes near.
Sand skeletons.
The pirates got ashore somehow. There's probably a path through the undead, but finding it's the problem. We didn't catch up with the pirates until after they left the island. They'd taken as good as they'd given. They were a miserable, sorry lot when we attacked and routed what was left of them. One shipload escaped, but we sank the others. The sea and the sharks got the survivors, so we never got first-hand account of what happened on the island or how the pirates got through the dunes. As for the abbey, who knows for sure? We never got anywhere near the place. Smoke rose from the island for days after the pirates attacked. Maybe that means the island's been abandoned, or maybe the abbey burned and the clerics are waiting to rebuild. I don't know. That's what you've been hired to find out.
Oh. So there's another pirate ship just in these waters. In the area?
I mean, I don't think they're coming back. We decimated their numbers pretty severely. So did the clerics.
Right.
So
There's always pirates around here, Baz. Don't worry about it.
Right. But, do we have much protection?
I mean, I got plenty. Oh, you mean against pirates?
Yes.
I
Do you
like
have-
this guy.
Like prophylactics here? What are you talking about?
Sir, we have only just met.
Yes.
I haven't stopped him before.
Oh,
Gunk.
well,
So-
then maybe if you wanted to stay behind, it's
that's rather here and there. What?
Baz, are you inquiring as to whether we have things that will protect us from pirates?
Sure. I'm afraid
That's
of leaving our
us.
ship. Yes.
That's us. That's kind of the job.
Right. I'm just worried if we go to the shore and are on the island. What if that ship rolls up on
not
our
a
ship?
right. Don't they know how to use the cannons and other such
I
things?
think there's one
There's
gunner.
a gunner.
Yes.
They could probably load the gnome into the cannon and launch them over.
Probably.
Yeah, the gunner's name is Cooter.
Plus,
believe.
we're as safe docked here as we are anywhere else around Saltmarsh. We haven't been attacked yet.
If you, I'm not going on the island, but if you feel like you'd be more comfortable with having somebody who recognizes the ship and be prepared, I can come with you and stay on the ship with your crew.
How
I'm
much do we trust this?
Pretty sure that our crew can recognize an incoming pirate ship.
Well, you
Technically,
were asking about protection. I'm just offering services.
I was saying that to Baz.
Oh, I'm sorry. I intruded upon your conversation.
Maybe he just wants a little company. I mean, he said he's been stuck out here for ages. If he wants to come along, let him.
Yeah, it's real lonely in a lighthouse.
Yeah, exactly. Poor guy.
I'm sorry, but Sam said if Baz and Major Ursa have a kid, it will be an owl bear.
God damn it.
It's really
It's
good.
Uh,
It's
Very
good,
good.
Sam. Anyway.
That's how owl bears are made.
yes.
So, I mean, I guess do we if we trust this person? But I think our crew would be good enough to at least run from pirates until we could get back there to them.
I mean, you were asking me. I was offering my services, but if you don't feel that they're needed, I can just.
It was more
Stay
a
here
comment
and
to my
wait.
friends that we should be wary of such things. I don't think we knew that there was a pirate ship that got away and that perhaps is looking for revenge out in these waters.
I don't know that they're looking for revenge just yet. Like I said, they're one pirate ship among a whole crew that died. So my guess is maybe they're trying to find a new pirate crew to join.
How long ago was this?
Oh, this was within the last week or so. It's been pretty recent.
Oh. So there might be fresh dead things at the Abbey?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Nobody got in there to do anything about it. So I'm sure there's lots of
great.
corpses.
That's so great.
I don't know how great that is.
Did you know that I think I'm making this up, but you can plant mushrooms in corpses and they'll grow?
Yeah, that is true.
I've never tried.
Cool. Gonna have a good time at the Abbey.
Sounds like it.
Anyway, I'm all for letting Mr. Bear join our crew for now.
Oh, Mr.
Seems
Bear, I
fine.
like that. I like you.
I bet you do, and I give him a wink.
Yeah, I could come along. I could show him a thing or two. Keep an
You
eye
don't need-
out.
You don't need to show anything.
I mean, if he wants to, you should.
I mean, by all means.
I mean, I suppose I don't mind if he comes, but if the others trust him,
I love that literally no one but Baz,
I know.
like
I keep
nobody
forgetting-
said anything. Baz was the only one who was like implied to be interested, and yet everyone else is hitting on him.
Virgil's just desperately trying to get to the part where we kill things and get paid.
Indeed. I mean, come along, sure. Yes, that's if people need your services on our boat, then so be it.
That's just wonderful. Yeah, I can show you where to land. I can.
Might be good. Might be good.
I think it'd be great. All right, are we ready to head out?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So he follows you back onto your boat and helps direct you to Abbey Isle. And you arrive just off from where the Skull Dunes are.
Aye.
And that's where we'll take our break for tonight.
Oh.
Cool.
All right, everybody. We are going to step away for probably 15 minutes. Maybe come back around 8:40 Mountain. So hang in there. Stretch your legs. Grab a snack. Hang out.
Manage
and chat.
your fluids.
And then
It's almost got to be merch at some point. We say it almost every time.
Anyway, we'll be back soon.
I would buy a manage your fluids mug.
Right?
It wouldn't be a shirt. That wouldn't make sense.
Not a shirt.
Mug.
Hi, it's me. We're back. Excuse me. So you've just got what's his fuck? Sorry, I have chicken pot pie on my lap, so I'm trying to.
Chicken pot pie.
Andy, that was already in my head while I was eating
What
it.
is
so-
that?
What was that from? Just Shoot Me, maybe?
Oh my god, it was!
Wow.
Wasn't it? I fucking loved Just Shoot Me. Chicken pot, chicken pot, chicken pot pot. So now we've sang a song about tapeworms and a song about chicken pot pie from shows from the 90s. So there you go. Which both have Dave Foley? No, Dave Foley's not in that one. I was thinking of News Radio. Anyway. Hi. So you've just got Major Ursa on your ship, and you're gonna head over to the Isle of the Abbey. Oh, and you were there. I said that. So yeah, you see the Skull Dunes, and oh, I think there's. Let me pull up the actual zoomed in Skull Dunes map, which is the exact same picture, just bigger. It's me.
There we go.
Oh,
So,
like a little
yeah,
skull in the dune.
Look at
Yeah.
the, it's so cute. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Oh yeah, Joel did have an outfit change. Good eye, Chelsea.
As a merch.
He's a real Madonna over here. Okay, so you guys, you wave goodbye to Major Ursa, and you take your robot. Nope, that's a robot. Your rowboat. You do not take your robot. Ooh, what should I? It says to use a token to have it just be you guys to represent your whole party, because each one of these squares is not 5 feet. You know, this is like you are navigating the dunes as a party kind of a thing.
Just use Virgil's token, maybe? As I'm guessing he might go first.
I want something else.
Miss Ark. A boat.
We didn't get like a number of how many
Yes.
skeletons there are, did
There you
we?
go. That's Miss Ark as a spider. You didn't get what in the where now?
A number of how many skeletons there are.
They don't know. They
These
just
people
know.
are really useless.
That's
Yeah.
why they're hiring you, who were not useless.
The number of grains of sand in the desert is how many skeletons there are.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's too many. So
Oh, it's really hot. It's fine. It's a chicken hot pie. That was terrible, and I apologize.
Corner.
Pencil. Oh, I thought we were using Ms. Spider Arc as you.
Oh, we
I'm-
can. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm down for you to be represented by the cute spider I chose for your.
Okay. Because in reality, I probably would have Ms. Ark go first. Just lead us by
Yeah.
10 feet
So
or so.
you basically land here. And stuff. So you see a whole bunch of so it's kind of just like flat sand with rolling dunes all around.
Okay.
And so who is going to be leading the way and will be looking out?
is the goal to like safely get through here, or is the goal to walk around in zigzags and get as many skeletons to attack us as we can so we can kill them?
I think the goal's getting through without getting caught, right?
But
Well-
I thought we had to kill all the skeletons as part of our job.
They just generally wanted a safe path.
True, and
Oh.
also I've been thinking about this. Do skeletons usually remain active if their summoners have been dead? Would I know such a thing, Rachel? Might I
You can make
Look
an
for
Arcana
it.
check.
look through the Rolodex that is my mind?
Mm-hmm.
11.
11. You're not really sure when it comes to undead. You're a little bit less knowledgeable about that.
Would
Yes.
Dunlum know, since Dunlum's super obsessed with
Oh.
undead?
I mean, you can
Mm.
also make a
Done
check.
one to religion check.
Yeah, maybe a religion check. Is that fair?
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Nope.
That's
That
a
is
crit
a
fail
crit miss.
for a 4.
What is God?
Oofta.
What is God?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
So you're really liking that hooch that Major Ursa shared with
Oh,
you.
no.
You just
Ah.
can't
We need
stop
to have a
thinking
chat
about
Don't
it.
have me
with
roll with
Dunlum.
disadvantage again.
No, I'm not going to make you drunk.
So either the skeletons might be tied to something further in, and when we destroy that or kill it, they disappear, or not, and maybe we just find the safest way past. Either way, I think we don't need to fight all of them all the time. If
I
that
guess
makes
I just misunderstood what the brief was.
if they're
but-
looking for a path, yes.
Okay. We
Maybe
can
we
look
can
for a
find
path instead of just crisscrossing and getting all the skeletons up, I guess.
I suppose.
Yeah, we
That
can find a
seems-
safe path and map it somehow. Maybe that'll be enough.
Yeah. How do we find a safe path? This is like desert. Like, should we look for skeleton tracks? Or
Well, it seems like the pirates, they said, had a safe path. That's what Major Ursa believed.
were they skeleton dowsers?
That I don't know, but if we follow a bunch of pirate tracks, maybe that will help.
Are there any
Smart.
Are there any scorpions or little like desert mice or
Mm-mm.
something around
There's
here?
a surprising lack of animals here.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I will
Whoever
cast-
would like to look out can make a perception check for me, but it's one person.
Okay.
It's probably not me. I'm not great at that.
I've got a pretty good
Hey.
perception. I will look for specifically aminals. 9.
9. No.
God damn it, the 25 is so good.
Place is pretty animalless.
Yeah.
Does somebody want to look for pirate tracks?
Dunlum, perhaps?
Perhaps. Is that still just looking, or is that more of a
Perception.
okay?
Ah,
19.
19.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so sorry, I have to count. I'm moving you. Sorry. Okay. So you start here.
Aye.
Dunlum, you are looking around and you kind of just zone in, and you do see like faint tracks that you can kind of follow. So you go, I'm not going to show you the exact path that you go exactly. I will draw it on the map afterwards.
So far.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So you go this far and everything seems really great. But then you step over here and 7 skeletons
Aye.
start climbing out of the ground.
Hey, we found some.
Yay.
Yay. And now you are going to go to we're going to roll initiative, but let me actually bring it up first and delete everybody. Okay. Now you can click your
Do we
you're
want
not
to
going to
click
click your
our
token.
tokens, eh?
forward?
You're not going to have tokens because we're not going to be doing it that way. So just
Cool.
Right.
you could just roll it and I'll input it.
Gotcha.
I rolled a 6. I'm glad to see that our pattern of rolling is going well. Although Gunk rolled an 18.
Yeah.
10.
11.
Oh, I rolled a 10 and got 18. So it didn't roll well. But...
Okay.
We're all
Sure.
pretty
Ours
average.
are extras.
I'm going to type them in, and when I say your name, tell me what you got.
It's It's one of my my ranger abilities. I get a +4 to what is it?
Nice.
Thing
Dex
Bob.
initiative.
Initiative.
Nice.
Okay.
Time.
Gunk, what'd you get?
18.
Nice. And Dunham.
10.
And Ocean.
6.
Virgil.
11.
And Baz.
10.
Ooh, and we'll keep these initiatives for any possible remaining skeletons that you might
Mine was
run
really
into.
bad, Rachel.
I know, but how long if we rerolled initiative every time?
I'm sure
I
we won't
suppose.
run into any more skeletons.
Every
There
time.
won't be any more.
Yeah, this
It's
is
just
all.
these.
Just
Skeleton.
these 7. Don't worry about it.
Why don't I see skeletons and creatures and monsters? There you are. Hey, skeleton.
About to ask if
Hey,
you
buddy.
renamed them something weird.
I know, right?
Skeletons. Oh no, they're all under Skelf.
Pony boys.
Pony boys.
Bony boys.
Bony boys. They rolled a 15.
Boo.
Okay, and then I will sort everything. Yeah, so the way that this is going to work is this is not designed to be like, let's have a battle map and you have 7 skeletons in front of you and you're laid out. There are 7 skeletons. You're going to work on destroying them, keep track of it, and you know, tell you how the skeletons are doing. But yeah, it is not designed to be like a battle map. It is like a, you know, you run through, you kill skeletons kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So so let's see. So I'm just going to keep track of that. And Gunk, you are first, and you see 7
Cool.
skeletons come out of the ground.
Of course. I back up and get far away, and then I shoot him with my longbow. I'm pretty sure they can't be poisoned, but I'll try it anyway.
They cannot.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
You might have known that because you fought skeletons before.
We have, yeah. All right, so I'll shoot him with my longbow.
Oh
Does
no.
a 10 hit?
That's the wrong thing to click, Rachel. A 10 does not.
No, okay. This is my second half of my first attack. Does a 25 hit?
It sure
Christ,
does.
I hope so.
Awesome. So that's 12 piercing plus. Is it an 8? Is it a D8? D8. Plus 2 magical force. No, not magical force damage. Just 2 extra piercing. And then my second attack.
Yeah, so you hit one skeleton as it's crawling out of the ground, and it fully just turns to dust.
Cool.
With
I
that
attack
attack.
another one.
Do it.
23.
That's 23 hits.
And
It's a
8
skeleton.
piercing.
8 piercing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks. The second one looks real bad.
Cool.
Okay, now it's the skeleton's turn. And there's fuck. There's not fuck. Fine. I mean, I guess there could be, but.
Are there any skeletons?
So skeletons, pretty much, they're gonna just. There's 6 of them left. They're gonna attack. Every one of you is gonna get attacked once, and Gunk is gonna get attacked twice.
I tried to get it far away so that they.
They're fast. I mean, they're
Okay.
fast enough to move and catch up, and
Yeah,
you're
I
like kind
get
of
it.
confined in this space.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna go in order of Andy, or fucking Baz, Virgil, Dunlum, Gunk, Ocean.
Andy's
okay.
also going to get attacked by
Andy's been killed by a skeleton.
I always knew
okay,
it would end this way.
Baz, does a 21 hit you?
Yes. Ugh.
Piercing damage.
How much?
Virgil.
6?
6. Does a 9 hit you?
Virgil is just going to like grab it by the top of the head. Do not bite me.
Dunlum, does an 11 hit you?
No.
Gunk, does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
That's 3 piercing. Does an 11 hit you?
No.
Okay. And then Ocean, does a 12 hit you?
No.
Okay, so that's their turn. Now it's... I just hit to the right. Why is the skeleton showing up twice?
I think you manually made
Made
one,
and then rolled it.
yeah.
You're right. Virgil, 'tis you.
I'm going to go attack the one that Gunk hurt. Does a 21 hit?
Sure does. I will just tell you that their AC is 13.
Okay, so it's 14 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, it explodes into a pile of dust and bones.
Cool. With my bonus action, because I reduced a creature to 0 hit points, I'm going to swing my greatsword.
Do it.
I hit
Uh-huh.
for 10 slashing damage.
It looks pretty fucked up.
Okay, extra attack hitting it again. 18 hit for 12 more damage.
It explodes in front of you. There are 4 skeletons remaining.
No one bite me.
As it explodes, the skull just falls at your hoof, and there's just teeth kind of clamped into it.
Hoof goes up, hoof comes back down. No.
Baz!
That hurt. So I think I'm going to hurt you back. So here is my favorite spell. And 3 feathers come out, turn into missiles, and pow, pow, pow on one of them. 11 damage.
11 damage. Looks real fucked up.
Oh,
Real bad.
great. And I fly away. Straight up in the air, or, however we do this. And that's it.
Done them.
All right. Dunlum activates the Sun Sword and charges toward the one closest to him.
Oof.
You
Just-
rolled a 4 and got a 12.
12 does not hit.
Yeah.
Wow, you just have such bad luck.
I feel like just like covered in like powdered, essentially bone meal. Virgil's just gonna look over and be like, I'm so sorry.
Lucky.
Is that your one attack?
Yes.
No.
It is. Next.
Even with like this magically powerful sword against this, you're just so ineffective.
Yep.
Okay. Oh shit.
I'm gonna position myself so I'm standing between Dunlum and Virgil so that I can use my reaction to protect them. And then I'm gonna hit a skeleton, hopefully, with my warhammer.
The one that Baz hit that's really hurt, or just a different one?
Whichever one's closest to me. So
You
Sure.
choose.
the one that's really hurt.
That one.
And I got
13
a 13,
just
so I hit. 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
It explodes into bone dust around you.
Sweet. Second attack at whatever one is in my range. Fuck. 10.
10 misses.
Okay.
At least the damage tank hits consistently, because if I rolled like the other 2 tanks, it would just be like, why is Virgil even here?
Hey, excuse me. I hit on my first attack.
No, I know. I just mean that if I hit 50% of the time, I shouldn't bother. All I do is damage.
Be a barbarian. Gunk, it's your turn.
Kill it,
Yeah.
kill it, kill it, kill it.
Yeah, I just shoot. How many
Okay.
are left?
3.
3. Okay, I just shoot the one that's already been hit. Oh,
A crit success.
Crit.
Definitely hits.
10 Pearson.
It looks messed up.
Did not roll well for that. And I get another attack.
It's not showing me 3D dice. Why are you like this?
20. Not a nat.
I
And
turn
12
off.
Pearson for that. I got more on the not crit than the crit. That's so annoying.
You did, and another skeleton explodes. There are 2 skeletons left,
Cool.
and it is their turn. And they are going to attack Gunk and Ocean.
Bring it.
Gunk, an 11 does not hit you, and Ocean, a 6 does not hit you, so fuck my rolls. They clack their teeth at you, and it's Virgil's turn.
Given that there are 2 of them left, I'm going to be recklessly attacking. Great sword on one of them. That'll hit.
22 hits.
9 damage.
Okay, looks very messed up.
And again. 13 hits, I believe.
That does.
Another 9.
All right. There is 1 skeleton left.
Bonus action. Because I've reduced something to 0. Great weapon mastery, great sword. 8.
Oh, dang. That's rough.
Close.
Baz.
Firebolt! Kill it with fire! 20.
20 hits.
12 fire damage.
Well, it looks really, really bad.
Oh, so close.
Skeletons have 13 AC and 13 hit points.
Yikes.
Dunlum. This is your moment, Dunlum. There's
Good
1
try
skeleton
again.
with 1 hit point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey! Nice. 20.
Doesn't it do like an extra 2d6 to undead or something?
Yeah, it does. It does do extra to undead.
Yeah, no, this,
Yeah, no, I'm like,
this skeleton is
overkill.
just obliterated. Sweet. So all 7 skeletons are done. So basically, what you have gathered from this is... Oh, I forgot to put on music. I always forget to put on music. It's fine.
Look.
What you
We
have...
can be the music.
What?
We can be the music.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Go right ahead. This one. It's good enough. So basically what you have gathered is that Dunlum led you pretty well along the path that the pirates took until here. So you got to this point. This point was good. And then he stepped this way. And it was less good. To move the skeleton off. Now...
I'm just gonna cast mage armor now.
Okay. Now, you basically can look at the map and figure out where you want to step next. So up to here, you were good. Stepping over here, you were not.
Guessing we go up. Can we do some sort of survival check? See if we can find any more tracks or...
No, that was as
No.
good as you got.
Okay, cool.
So, presumably...
It's the way the book is written.
So, presumably up.
Yeah, presumably up. We'll go up.
It almost looks like we're going between the dunes, kind of. You know
It
what I'm saying?
does. Do we
Yeah.
want to... I want to see what the skull is. Can we go? I think that's a bad idea, but I desperately want to know what will happen if we step on the skull.
So,
Let's head to the right.
it seems like, do we want to go left or right if we're following this idea of we're kind of moving between the dunes?
I mean, we
No, we can go to the skull.
could go here, here, here? Although, or over here and then up.
Yeah.
If that means anything. Like, if the between the dunes is actually a thing.
It probably is.
I mean, I'm just kind of going with it because if they gave us this map to do it, I'm also like, it makes sense if we're moving through a desert not to repeatedly scale dunes.
Hmm.
No, there's a path that kind of goes like that up here and then over.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
That
Directly to the on the
kind of
skull.
does look like a path.
Do you want
mean,
to go
yeah.
for there?
I would go with that.
Yeah, so
So-
we'll go left.
So you go here.
Yep.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Here. You're fine.
Up,
Here. You're fine.
Up,
Here. You're
Up.
fine.
left,
left,
up.
up,
Uh
up,
huh. Uh huh.
right.
Uh huh.
Where
You go over
see.
here, and 4 skeletons pop out of the ground.
God damn it!
Okay, yeah, I was wondering if we should go up here.
No, I want to see what the. God
Yeah, I know there is a skull over there though.
I will say there is not an endless thing of skeletons. There is like a design for it too.
Fair.
So it won't just be that if you keep stepping that there'll be like skeletons forever. You know how they are. There's always like a
Skeletons
phase and an
forever.
end moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Gunk, you're up first.
Cool. Does this count as a new combat?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Then I get 3 attacks this time.
We're just holding the initiative
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
It's
expedite
easy that
things,
way.
but each combat is a new combat. Okay, cool.
13 hits. How many did I say? 4?
Yes.
8 PS then? Yeah. My second attack as part of my first attack. Now 1.
Crit fail. That one's a miss.
Okay. And then
Oh.
an 18. And another crit
Jeez.
fail
That was an
somehow.
inversion of your last roll, too. You had an 8-18 and an
was.
18-8.
All right, you explode 1 skeleton.
Yeah.
It's the skeleton's turn now. They are going to attack Baz, Virgil, Dunlum, and Gunk.
No.
There's only 3 of them left.
They are going
Yeah.
to attack Baz, Virgil, and Dunlum.
Watch them bite Dunlum in half.
Or-
Stop that!
Okay. Baz, does a 9 hit you?
It does not.
Virgil, does a 7 hit you?
Just again grabbing the top of his
Dunlum,
No.
does a 12 hit you?
No.
How am I rolling so fucking
They're
poorly?
skeletons. I mean, they're skeletons,
It's me.
but they're also meant to, like... 4 of these
But they
things...
have a +4 attack.
Okay, I don't know. I did what I could.
It just might be you.
Virgil, there are 3 skeletons in front of you.
Recklessly. Greatsword.
22 hits.
13
You
slashing.
explode a skeleton with
Okay.
1 hit.
2 skeletons left. Normal greatsword. 22. Thank you.
Still hits.
11 slashing.
11, still up. But
Bonus
looking
action. Critical hit.
18 hits. Oh, right, because you're reckless. So yeah, it's a
Yeah.
critical hit.
18.
Yeah, no, it's dead. There's 1 skeleton left. Baz.
Hey, firebolt. Pow. That's 24 to hit
It hits.
for 15 damage.
There are no skeletons left.
Yay.
You have
And do we-
defeated the skeletons.
Do we want to go back to the path that we know we're supposed to go, or do we want to head for the weird skull
I
dude?
mean, these skeletons haven't really given you that much trouble. If you keep fighting them, it's not like you're gonna die.
So I do have a question though to answer this question legitimately. Is there a Doom that just looks like it has a fucking skeleton like skull in it? Like, is this a legit thing that the characters can see as they're walking around, or no?
Or is it on the map?
Yes.
Okay.
Rachel said one of the skull dunes is totally shaped like a skull.
So given that, I imagine Gunk is bouncing up and down and going, I want to go to it. I want to go to it. I want to go to
I
it.
want to see, I want to see, I want to see!
Virgil's
Can we
like,
go check out the weird skull dude?
all right, fine.
Yeah!
Just makes
Alright.
sense.
You step here, and 3 skeletons pop out of the dunes.
Yep.
Fucking
Hi,
bring
friends.
Gunk, it's your
it!
turn.
Yeah!
We're not even gonna get to Ocean's turn. It's just gonna be the skeletons are gonna be dead by the time.
Bleh, bleh.
25.
25 hits.
6.
All right.
And then
How many did I even
9
say? I
does
don't
not
even know.
hit.
You said
I
3.
keep missing on my good one that I get extra stuff on. 15. 9.
The skeleton explodes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the skeleton's turn, and they're going to attack Ocean, Gunk, and Dunlum.
There are 2 of them.
Why can't I add? I keep forgetting.
Well, you just keep forgetting that one of them has died.
Every time you're just like, no, Rachel. Yes! Critical success against Ocean. I'm sorry, I've rolled literally 10 attacks and like one of them is hit, so I'm just really excited.
Please entirely negate this thing's damage with your reaction.
I can't for myself. I can only do it for other.
It's other people.
I mean, it's 11 piercing damage, so it's not like it's a lot. Dunlum, does a 14 hit you?
No.
Well, at least I got Ocean. Sorry, Lena. I'm just excited to hit something. It just doesn't happen. Virgil, there are 2 skeletons left.
Virgil has like a warding hand out to grab. Oh, this is unusual. No one's okay. Recklessly attacking. Greatsword. 23 will hit. 12 slashing.
Looks fucked up.
And again. 14.
Hits.
Kills.
Kills. 1 skeleton left.
And great weapon mastery on that one. For a nat 20.
Yep.
Get him.
26.
Oh!
Yeah, that skeleton is obliterated.
Holy shit.
As this battle ends, you're gonna see Virgil go, oh right. And like take the Ioun stone and just like chuck it up. Probably should have been doing this.
Wow. Okay, so you step to the right. I'm just going to keep it in the same initiative where it is so that other people can also get turns.
That's a good idea.
You move to the right. 5 skeletons pop out of the crowd of the Zunes.
That's
Bad.
so long. I just want to see what the skeleton tune is.
I promise there is an actual like endpoint. It's not
Good.
just like, you fight 1,000 skeletons. Hey, so many nat 20s this game. You
Jesus.
explode a fucking skeleton. So now there's 4 skeletons left.
Bones don't remain anymore.
Dunlum.
Swing!
Hey, 13 just hits. You did it.
Let's say swing and a miss, but it wasn't quite that bad. And that's the minimum roll right there.
Don't
Extra
you add,
damage?
don't you add stuff?
Oh yeah,
It matters this time. It
I forgot.
matters
Yeah,
this
I
time.
forgot to write that down. Is it? It's 2D something.
I think 6.
Hey.
I would assume 6.
You said earlier, but
And extra 1d8. I don't know if I got the 2.
All right.
Okay, so that much extra.
9 damage. So it looks pretty fucked up, but it's alive.
Okay.
Ocean.
Ocean, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
I'm gonna swing at the one that got damaged first with my warhammer.
21 hits.
Yes.
It
10
explodes
bludgeoning.
underneath your warhammer. There are 3 skeletons left.
Second attack.
Well done.
25 hits.
11 bludgeoning damage.
It looks real fucked up.
I think
Oh,
it's
real
vulnerable
messed
to
up.
bludgeoning.
What?
If it's a default skeleton, it is.
Damage vulnerabilities, bludgeoning. It's dead.
Yeah,
There are
sweet.
2 skeletons left. Thanks, Galway.
Are they
I'm gonna
resistant
position
to
myself.
anything that's not bludgeoning, or is that a
No,
different thing?
they don't have any resistances. Not that you would know that. Shh.
No, sorry.
We've been shooting them a
I'm gonna
lot.
position myself so that I can react and protect the frontliners again.
Yeah. Gunk, there are 2 skeletons remaining in front of you.
Cool. I'm assuming this does not count as a new battle since they're right there. 24.
Yeah, that hits.
12 piercing.
Looks real fucked up.
Second attack. 25.
That hits.
10 piercing.
It's exploded. You have one skeleton in front of you.
Excellent.
And it is its turn. And now it's going to attack Virgil. I rolled a 17.
That would just hit me, but I'm going to use my... Oh, I'm not raging, so I can't have that. So yeah, that hits me.
It's 3 piercing damage, so you're fine.
I'm gonna use my reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus my proficiency bonus.
Which
Damn.
will have to be at least 4.
Yeah, you negated.
So you take no damage.
I just picture it like lunging out to bite me, and Ocean just like grabs its head for me. Thank you.
Oh, jeebus.
Just keep him right there.
And it's your turn, Virgil.
Recklessly attacking.
An
Because I
18 hit?
know how the math of D&D works. 7
It
slashing,
works.
and again. Don't think I can roll less than its HP.
It's dead. All right.
Sure are a lot of skeletons this way. Perhaps they're concentrated around the giant sand mountain with a skull on it. That was
That's
actually
what
a thing.
I'm hoping.
Oh,
So you step to the right, and no joke, 15 skeletons come out of the
Oh my
sand.
god.
Oh,
It takes
Oh,
This is
so
worth it.
long.
Okay.
It's the number that's on the map. There is an end in sight, I swear. I swear.
yeah, we're almost
Okay.
we're almost to the Skull Mountain. We can always just backtrack if we have to.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, so 15 skeletons pop up, and Baz, it's your turn.
I would like to concentrate around 9 of them.
Okay.
I don't know, I just made that up. It's a 10-foot radius. How many could I hit all of them in a 10-foot radius?
No. I would say you could hit half. So I rounded down to 7.
Half.
Wait, but Rachel, a radius is half a circle, so it's a 20-foot diameter.
Yeah, I was like, that's a
Yeah.
big ass radius, assuming they're popping up somewhat together.
I'm trying to think about like how you usually have things standing in that space too. So fine, you can hit like 10. I'm not gonna say you can hit all of them,
Yahtzee. That's fine.
but you can hit 10
that's
of them.
Okay, so magnify gravity. If you don't mind making 10 Constitution saving throws.
Boy, I sure fucking don't, Andy.
And this is really bad damage.
1, 2,
Yeah,
It's
almost
real
unworth it.
desperate to avoid that 3
5,
damage.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, what do I need to beat? God, I rolled so fucking well on all of this useless shit. Okay, so I rolled a 21, but then a crit fail. So one of them takes 3 damage, right?
They'll take half damage if they save.
So one of them takes
full
1 damage? Why would you
Yeah,
do this
the
to me, Andy?
Full damage if they don't, which is 3. And then
I'm
their
just
speed
gonna
is half.
write out. I'm gonna count. So we've got 21, a 3, a 21, a 21. So that's 3 saves, a 7, a 7, an 11, a 20. That's 4 saves. Another 20. That's 5 saves, and then another 15. That's it, right? Okay, so 6 save and take 1 damage, and 4 fail and take 3. You son of a bitch.
The damage bomb, everyone.
Making me do all this math for 15.
No, the
of
best
them.
part was if you don't mind making 10 Constitution, you're like, start clicking, and I just see the dice land. I'm like, oh, well, damn.
Okay. Is that it? Do they take anything else other than damage, or?
if they failed,
We can't hear you, Andy.
they have a or speed or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
sorry,
speed, so
we're
not
not-
that
yeah,
that
they're-
matters.
They don't move very far, which we're not really doing too
Oh
much.
yeah. Okay.
And yeah,
Dunlop.
so about 23 damage. It's not bad.
It's gonna cast Shatter. Roll 10 more times. No, I wouldn't do that to you.
I mean,
I
I'll
can't
do
do
it.
that to you.
So- I definitely didn't keep track of which ones took 1 damage or which ones
Oh.
took 3. So.
And we'll get to that if we get to that. Sun Sword.
Sunsword. 16 hits.
Jesus.
You and your
Yeah, I don't know.
luck.
Yeah, so great.
Make that be one of the ones that had.
Yeah,
like-
that's gonna be one of the ones that had the fucking 3, so it's dead.
I
You
was
now
like,
see 14
Yay.
skeletons in front of you. Ocean. "20 hits. 9.
9 bludgeoning damage, and they're vulnerable to it.
Yeah, so that's doubled then, right?
18. Yeah.
Okay, so that's one of the ones that only took 1 damage, and it dies.
Cool. Second attack.
"22 hits.
Wow. Men
8.
damage, but they're vulnerable still. So
They are. I'm gonna say that you kill one of them because he
Sweet.
stubbed his toe earlier.
Ow.
And so he's already taken 1 point of damage.
and I'm positioning myself between the frontliners again.
Gunk.
Me. That one.
Jesus.
Beautiful. 23.
23. That hits.
9.
9. You kill one of the ones that was already injured.
Yay.
So now you have 11. I almost said dinosaurs.
What?
You have 11 dinosaurs standing in front of
Sorry,
you.
I'm just waiting for. You have 11 dinosaurs standing in front of you. This is one of those things like the spider webs that I feel like we should have noticed going into this.
Oh, they were T-Rex skeletons. Oh, that makes all the sense.
Yeah,
in
I
the
do
world.
see the link, like the mind link between dinosaur and skeleton, though. So
Yeah.
I do get it.
Yeah, this is like the spider webs where maybe you should have noticed, but I was like, oh, I forgot to mention. Oh, okay. Now it's 11 fucking. I almost said spider webs. Okay. It's the spider web's turn.
It's fine.
It's 11 skeletons. You're all getting attacked twice.
Hey.
And then Baz is getting attacked a 3rd time.
No!
All right. 1, 2,
Dad.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Scrolling up to do. All right, Baz, does an 11 hit you?
No.
An 18 hits you. You take 5 piercing damage. A 23 hits you. You take another 5 piercing
Wait,
damage.
are they all attacking Baz?
I'm doing them in a row.
No.
So 3 on Baz and then 2
3.
on everybody else.
Okay.
She just
I was
rolled
like, that's
all.
gonna fucking kill him.
She rolled all 11 and then she's blocking.
Right,
them
and then just going through. All right, I'm just like, they all go for Baz.
out. Bury the bird.
They think simultaneously.
Timmy?
That bird needs to die.
Yeah, Ocean can be next to you. She said she positioned herself, and well, she said like near the frontliners. Are you a frontliner? I mean,
If
Actually-
I'm not, I'm 50 feet in the air.
yeah, Ocean, you can roll if you want to. It's up to
Sure.
you.
Baz needs it probably more
You're-
than others.
I mean, I'm still okay.
Well, now you're extra okay.
How much did it reduce it by?
8 plus my proficiency bonus, which
But it's
is
only for 1 attack, right? So
Yeah.
It was
he'll,
only
then
one
he'll
attack,
take
so like
5.
one of the 5.
Yeah.
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 Cool. All right, Virgil, a 7 doesn't hit you.
That
No.
helps. Thanks.
A 13 doesn't hit you.
No.
Dunlum, does a 19 hit you?
No, not anymore.
Seriously?
Ooh,
Yes,
nice.
but give me that fancy shield.
God, I hate that I'm so nice
Nice.
to you guys. Well, then a 15 doesn't hit you. Gunk, a 9 doesn't hit you. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Please, Jesus. Okay, you take 3 piercing damage.
3 piercing damage.
And Ocean, I rolled a 7 and a crit failure, so cool.
One
All
of them just
11
bounces
fucking
off the
skeletons
bikini.
Ugh. Everything hates me always and forever. Virtual, it's your turn. There's 11
I'm
dinosaur
not going to
skeleton
recklessly
fighters.
attack with the action economy being skewed quite so heavily in this direction.
Yep,
I will crit hit though.
I sure will.
Yeah.
16, go ahead and vaporize one
Okay.
of those boys.
One is vaporized. That was one of the -1s. So
Extra attack. 20 hits for 10 damage.
that was one of the. That was the last of the ones that was hurt from the thing. So
And then bonus attack. Damn. Almost another nat 20, but 9 misses.
yes, it does.
9
All right.
skeletons left.
Yep. Baz, there are 9 skeletons.
Firebolt them. 15 on one of them.
Or hurt.
That's it.
Oh, it explodes.
Yep.
8 skeletons left.
Oh no.
Ow, buddy.
Well,
Wow.
it's lighter than I'm expecting. It's just made of light.
You're like, oh, it's just weird. I know.
It's not an anchor.
Yeah.
Ocean. That hits.
That's 12 bludgeoning damage total.
That'll go to one of the ones that took -1, so it explodes. Yay. 19 hits. That's 10 bludgeoning. Okay, so that was, it's still up.
Cool.
But there are 7 skeletons left. And it's Gunk's turn. Nat 20 hits, yeah.
The 14.
You explode a skeleton.
Cool. Second attack. 13. I'm
13
pretty sure that
hits.
hits, right? Yeah. 10 piercing.
10. You kill the one that Ocean had already damaged.
Yeah.
5 skeletons left.
5 skeletons left, and it's their turn, and they're gonna each attack one of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This time I'm gonna do in reverse. So Ocean, Gunk, Dublin, Virgil, Bass.
I'm gonna be so upset if we get to that dune and there's nothing there. Devastated.
Ocean, a 13 doesn't hit you. Gunk, a 23 does.
Yeah.
That is 8 piercing damage.
Can Ocean protect
Yeah,
me?
don't hear me.
Yeah, you're all
We're all around.
crumped together. Yep, that's
Yep.
the word.
We're all crunched together.
You're all crumped together. So you can do it.
Reduced by 10.
So you take no piercing damage.
Yeah. Thanks, Blue.
Dunlum, a 7 doesn't hit you. Virgil, a nat 1 doesn't hit you. And Baz, a nat 1 doesn't hit you.
Yes.
Wow, 2 nat 1s in a row, Rachel, huh? Huh. Anyway, 5 skeletons. Virgil, it's your turn.
Reckless. 18 will hit. 9 slashing.
Yep.
And again, nat 20. Or 13.
Skeleton explodes. There are 4 skeletons left.
Bonus action, nat 20. For 17.
Skeleton explodes. There are 3 skeletons left.
For just like,
Baz.
so far, no one has bitten me. We're all good.
14 on my firebolt for 11 damage.
Right? It is looking pretty bad, but it's still up. Dunlum.
You got this, buddy. You got this.
He's gonna aim for the one that's already damaged, just to see.
I
if
took
he
out
can
his
hit.
leg and both arms.
There you go.
Yes.
Hey, a 16 hits.
There you go.
It explodes. There are 2 skeletons left. And it's Ocean's turn.
Not this ocean.
11 misses. 19 hits.
19. Yes.
22 bludgeoning.
Oh, geez. Yep, there's 1 skeleton left. And it is Gunk's turn.
Oh, gee, I hope I can take it with 1 skeleton that's left. It's gonna be so embarrassing. 23.
Yeah.
I like to picture Gunk actually saying this, like, as they're
Yeah.
grabbing. God, I hope I can do this. This is gonna be...
God, please.
15 hits.
That should only be 9,
9.
not.
Yeah, but it's 9 plus 5 from the other one, so you destroy the 15th skeleton.
Oh,
You did it.
thank the frog hemoth. That would have been so embarrassing.
How is Baz looking?
Oh, just a bit of a cut here and there. I'm fine.
Does it look like a cut here and there?
I'm not
Tell
quite
me.
bloody.
Okay, so you take a step to the right, and no skeletons pop up. So then I'm
Suspicious.
assuming you take a step to the right here, and
Yes.
you are at the skull in the sand, and no skeletons pop up. What would you like to do?
What is this skull in the sand? Is it sand shaped like a skull? Is
Do
it
you want to investigate it?
a big stone? I don't want to get close to it. I just want to
I think Gunk's
peer
getting
from a
close to it.
distance. What it is. Oh,
Is Gunk getting close to it?
Godspeed, Gunk.
Gunk's not too smart.
Roll me an investigation. I almost said an investigation chunk. Okay. Roll me a
Unless
chunk.
somebody physically stops them, yes, they will walk up.
No, Virgil's just sort of walking along behind you.
Bedlam hesitates for a little bit and then just starts catching up to you.
Maybe someone else should do the investigation check, because I'm not smart.
Nope, it's you.
Okay. You got it.
Oh, that
That's
was
a 1.
almost a 20 for the second thing. That's a 1.
That's not a nat 1 either.
It was almost a 20. Yeah. It's a skull that's like carved out of the sand, like the sand is slightly wet. And you're looking at it and you're like super impressed by it. You're just like, wow, this is a great sand sculpture. That you don't notice or feel the rumbling that's coming from below it.
Oh, God.
And out of
So
it pops
excited.
30 skeletons.
yeah, 17,000 skeletons. No, it's fine. Finally, it's not
Sandworm.
just
Sorry,
skeletons.
I was gonna say Enver's been like, bring it.
Let me just bring them.
Bone
to-
demon. What is it?
Whoa. That looks a lot. That looks a lot. No, thank you. What the hell?
You
What is
see
it?
3 skeletal swarms
Ooh.
pop out of the sand on one
Squirms.
side, and on the other side of the skull is a skeleton juggernaut.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh my God.
So it's like what it is like the skeletons started to crawl out and they formed this swarm together, and on one side where they're all like swarmed up, and then on the other side they literally just combine their bodies together to make this giant skeleton.
You're
out
saying
of
it's
a bunch
Skele
of
Voltron.
skeletons. Yes.
See, aren't we glad we came to have a look at this cool sand skull? This is totally worth it.
I will
Yes.
say, because this is a totally new, actually big fight, that we can roll. We can re-roll initiative.
Why didn't anyone stop me? Come on.
Because
You
you're so
wanted to look at the
endearing and you
whole
wanted to have
You know
fun.
me. I'm dumb as dog shit. You gotta stop me when I'm doing something stupid.
My initiative got worse.
Oh no!
I
Mine
killed
stayed
us
exactly
all.
the same.
Beautiful. Nice.
So sorry. I just wanted to know what the skull was. This is not the
Why is
first
the
time I've
person with
killed an entire
-1
party
dex
with my
reading
stupid
this?
curiosity.
I mean, I'm here for it, so. Okay. I'm gonna re-input everybody. I don't know why I fucking deleted you when I could have just changed your shit, but I didn't, so. You know. Why do I have this without a this? Rachel, get it together. I almost wrote Virgil.
Bird. I will say, as this is
Virgil?
happening with the Ioun Stone of Strength still orbiting his head, Virgil's just going to sort of look down at Gunk. Well, we made it to the skull.
Could you throw his arc in there as well?
I refuse.
Next time I want to do something that's clearly stupid, somebody please stop me. You know I don't have the emotional intelligence to be able to do that.
Okay.
Oh, the captain.
Baz, what's your initiative?
Mine is 5.
Speaking
Okay.
of those things that we might want to stop.
Virgil, what's your initiative?
11.
Again, that is a perfect example of when somebody should have. When I said, "Oh yeah, I'll be the captain," that sounds like fun.
Dunlum. What's your
15.
15. Ooh. Gunk.
11.
Ocean.
5.
Oh god, it did get worse. The swarm is 6. The juggernaut is 17. And Ms. Ark is 9.
9.
I got real confused when I saw the spider initiative because I thought Rachel had rolled that. I'm like, okay, again, are there spiders?
We need to know.
Dinosaurs? What is going on?
Okay, so the skeletal juggernaut attacks first. What is this special attack?
Oh no.
Oh jeez. No.
Killed us all.
No, but there's one that when it's reduced to 0 hit points that a whole bunch of skeletons rise from its remains, and it's like, why? Oh, no, skeleton, please, Jesus.
Please, Skella Jesus.
I do want to ask, and people can tell me, it is 9:40, and we usually try to end 9:30 to 10. How do people feel about either doing this fight now or starting the next session with it?
It might take a while. It feels like it's going to take a while.
So do we want to maybe end here, and then we can have a big fight at the beginning of the session?
Sure,
I think
that'd
that
be
makes
fun.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that works.
I
We
just
have
wanted
the
to check in because I
yeah.
didn't want to go over time because I know we specifically go short for our sanity and mental health. So
and we have the initiative, so it's all loaded in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
easy to pick up.
yeah, I'm sorry, but there's a thing that's called Avalanche of Bones. So I'm real here for that.
Yep.
Yes.
Yay!
Oh,
Okay,
no.
so you have navigated through and intentionally fought more skeletons until you got to the skeletal juggernaut and the swarm of skeletons that now you're going to battle next time, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Part of me just pictures, like, as this is like erupting out of the ground, Gunk just like vertically jumping with like gloves on, grabbing the sides of Virgil's face. Next time, stop me!
Yeah, what are you doing? Stop me!
I didn't want to stop you. I wanted to figure it out.
Everybody also wants to know.
But Gung's the only one in game who's stupid enough to be like, yeah, I want to go see this thing.
All right,
All right.
that's it for tonight.
I love it.
Yeah. Thanks
Thanks,
so much.
everyone.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with us. Check us out tomorrow when we have Elise GMing a game of her own design, Anything But. You can check that out at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Thursday. And then on Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, we will have Goats and Dragons, The Fates of Rin, in which Charity deals with some shit while very lonely. And waits to be
You will.
not so lonely.
Don't want to miss this one.
But yeah, as always, from all of us, thank you so much. Take care of yourselves and of each other. Be well. Love y'all.
Love you guys. Thanks.
Oh, and also, we have an outro this time.
Oh, right.
So
Yeah,
enjoy.
I'm excited.
I do?
It's just me saying.
There once was a ship that sailed the coast, and the name of that ship was the Sea Ghost. The winds blew harder, bow dip down, blow me bully boys blow. Rah! Soon gangs of Sanderley come with burritos and swords and rum. One day when the smuggling is done, he take his leave and go. Rah!
He'd not been 2 days on land when on came in an adventurous band. He tried to hide in contraband, but took his final blow.
Soon the menagerie come, a horse turtle of owl and grum. One day when the shopping is done, they take their leave and go.
The council bid them set to sail, following on some lizard's trail, with wispy brows and bikini plate mail, in search of lost cargo.
Soon the menagerie come, to find out where them lizards are from. One day when the talking is done, they'll take their leave and go. Soon may the black hole come, the green rockies and shrooms and scum. One